morning. It is April 19th, Sunday morning, and I'm getting ready to take the Rush Creek Trail up to Lake Agnew and up to Gem Lake. And Gem Lake's up at about little over 9,000 feet. It'll be about a 6-mile round trip up here in the Sierra Nevadas. I'm at the June Lake Loop area. And if you watched my videos yesterday, you saw me out at the Mono Lake Basin area. So if you watched those, thanks a lot for watching, and if you haven't, go check them out. So here I'm at the trailhead right here at Silver Lake, and that's at about just over 7,000 feet, and I'll be taking the Rush Creek Trail right up to Lake Agnew and then up to Gem Lake. Now if you wanted, you're at this trailhead, it'll get you to Pacific Crest Trail, and you can go up to Thousand Islands Lakes. So this should be pretty interesting. And there's the start of the trail up there. Goes up to that canyon. That's where Lake Agnew sits. And normally there's a nice big waterfall coming down out of there, but I don't see much water. So let's go check it out, guys. Alright. Here's our first little shot of Rush Creek. On this cool little bridge. All the campgrounds and RV parks all closed. We pretty much have this place to myself. Sign right there. Do these aspens. Alright, there's a nice shot of Silver Lake. And just gonna start making my climb now up to Lake Agnew. Give you a good shot of this mountainside. And I'll end up, trails up there, I'll end up at the top. Those trees there, and then be making a right turn. So, 20 years ago this June, I was on this trail for the very first time. I was 24 years old and not as experienced. We were camping down by the lake. Figured I'd come up to see Lake Agnew, Gem Lake, which should have been just a 6-hour trip. Take that back, 6-mile round trip. Had a good breakfast. Took me about a liter of water, and decided to keep going. So my 6-mile round trip ended up turning into a 24-mile hike with no food. Missed my junction on the way back because I was going to try and do the loop. Ended up on the Pacific Crest Trail, headed towards Mammoth. Luckily I ran into a ranger coming up the mountain, and she pointed me back in the right direction. So I had a good 12 miles to get back to where I was at. It was funny, the ranger said, well, it's only 1:30 in the afternoon, you got plenty of time. Of course, I was gone for 12 hours. So, freaked out my folks back at camp. But I made it back in my t-shirt and jeans, no water, and very hungry. that was my first experience on this trail. And something I'll never forget. And I'm glad to be back. This time more prepared. And more experience. Whew. This first mile's good stretch, good climb. As you can see, this place is full of vacation homes now. Those weren't there when I was here 20 years ago. So this whole valley going to the left there towards June Lake is full of houses now and tract housing now. Restaurants, stores, bars, the whole bit. Which, needless to say, is the June Lake Loop area is not one of the places I come to anymore because there's just too many people now. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Come out here to get away from folks. So this is still a good spot to jump off into the backcountry, but as far as hanging out down in there, you might as well just stay home with all the bars and the restaurants and stores and houses. Anyways, that's my little rant. So, this is one of the places I won't go to anymore. Yosemite Valley being another. There's too many people now. All right, made it to the Ansel Adams Wilderness Boundary. So let's go check it out. Yeah, once in a while when you're hiking up a ridge in the sun, the nature gifts you with some nice shade. Hey man, why don't you stand here with some shade? That's what he's told me, so I saw him. Some aspens right there growing. Another big fat tree up there. Good spot to rest. And the bees are out, man. They sound so cool when you get into their swarms. Alright, can you guys smell it? The sagebrush and the dirt. Oh man, it smells good. With the switchback. Good old Rocky Sierra Trail. Trail down there, goes down for a little bit, then I'll make my climb up over where you see, I don't know if you can see it, but those tracks leading up. And if I pan to the left real slow, can't really tell, but there's just a little bit of water coming down the falls. I'll get a better shot when I get closer. I guess they're just letting it trickle out. There's a rail system was built with the, to take up the materials to build the two dams that are up there, the dam for Lake Agnew and the dam for Jim Lake. It's a nice little plateau area right here. We've come to a spot in the trail now where they actually poured slabs of concrete on portions of it. Even the critter got his paws in the wet concrete years ago, many years ago. Another spot. Of course, over time, broken up you'd have liked that job back then, huh? Come up this mountain and pour concrete. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that anymore. There's some of the steel brought up too. Yep. There's a nice waterfall up there, making its way down this. All right. Believe it or not, it gets prettier and prettier as you go. All right, so I made it up to the cable car tracks. These, these were built a long time ago. Make their way all the ways up to Lake Agnew and Gem Lake. I don't know if these are still in use. I doubt it. All their ways back down to Rush Creek. It looks like people actually go up it. Even though the sign says stay off. But it's a good shot of the falls coming out of the mountain. Snow! I haven't got to touch snow in, I don't know, 2-3 years. Alright. A little bit here in the shade, it won't melt. Alright. First snowball, I don't know how long. I know, I'm like a little kid, I'm all excited. I never get to see snow that much. And there's a junction to go to Clark's Lake. And head straight ahead to where I'm headed, Jim. Now, story I was telling you earlier, 20 years ago when I went too far and took the wrong turn. Clark ends up at Clark's Lake, about pretty much where I ended up. So it heads through those trees and then real steep and then up that notch there into a place called Spooky Meadow. Now, 20 years ago, the rangers told me they were no longer maintaining that trail, so take it at your own risk. And as you can see, it's all rock slide along that rock face there. But I made it down, and then there's a bridge crossing the creek down there somewhere where you make it across. I think once I get higher up, you'll be able to see the bridge. Get back on this side of the trail. But still have a sign pointing the way. I'm curious if they're maintaining that trail. So if you wanted, you could go up to Gem Lake and then do a loop around the lake and then you end up back down here. And there's the dam for Lake Agnew. Well, there's the bridge that crosses over to get to Clark's Lake, and it looks in a lot better shape than it was when I crossed 20 years ago. So seeing how that bridge looks, I'm guessing they're maintaining the trail up along that rock face. It's really cool up there too once you get up in there. I'll have to check that out another time and another day. Alright guys, here we are. Agnew Lake, 8,508 feet. in the Inyo National Forest. Looking pretty low. There's some water in here. So about another 1.5 miles up to Jim Lake. Probably can't. Here, but trail heads up the ridge. There's the dam in the distance for Jim Lake. Well, bright side, there's some actual shoreline now for Lake Agnew. Last time I was up here, there was no shoreline. It was all just sheer cliff, so another cool spot. Really dry though. Better shot of Lake Agnew. There's the trail. Yeah, Clark's Lake. Yeah, still working my way up out of Agnew up to Jim. At about halfway there from Agnew. Still got a good climb. Whew. It's always worth the climb, a place like this. It's crazy. That pipeline making its way all the ways up to Jim Lake. I'd like to go back in time and see how they did that. I just can't. I just can't imagine doing that, but they did it. Alright, making my last push up to the lake. See down there, another shot of the trail going up to that notch up to Clark's. I'm up at about 9,000 feet now. A little over 9,000. Whew. I gotta get reacclimated to the altitude. I don't start really feeling it until I get about to here, 10,000 feet. It's about there, guys. There it is. Jim Lake. Half of it's still frozen over with ice. Nice. Here's the Ansel Adams Wilderness, guys. So I found my way down to the dam. Looks like folks are down there camping, maybe having a fire. pretty accessible. Let's see if we'll take a walk out on it. See what I can see. These cement steps built right into this granite. Pretty cool. Old dam. Kind of lumber down there. See no signs saying keep out. See what kind of view I can get from the top. Up here, middle of this dam and lake, you can see all the ways to the Mono craters. There they are. Good stuff, man. All right, guys. Just here, relaxing and enjoying the scenery. And I want to give a quick shout out to a channel I subscribe to. His name's Will Wood, goes by Redbeard. He's going to be starting the PCT trail tomorrow, April 20th. So I found his channel while he was hiking the Appalachian Trail. You guys should go ahead and check out his channel. He's going to be, like I said, starting tomorrow on the PCT, and so just look out for it. He's going to document his trip all the ways from Mexico up to Canada. So if you get a chance, check it out. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this hike up here to the Ansel Adams Wilderness on the Rush Creek Trail. As you can see, it's a beautiful spot. So summertime would be a great time to come up and enjoy yourselves. So if you ever get a chance to come out this way, check it out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace. Take it easy.